Alright guys, day 2, did my camp last night. Sleeping pad was horrendous, so today we're gonna go fish and ride. I'll probably ride back home today, to be honest with you. That sleeping pad was so bad I can't make it another night on it. So I'll probably ride home today. I probably won't film the ride home, but I'll film the ride out to the fishing area because it's a beautiful area out here. So I'll film it for you guys and at least show you guys that. I filmed so much yesterday, I'll probably have to do two-parter. Maybe day 1 and make day 2 into today, just filming until my GoPro battery dies. Because I bought these 3 Amazon batteries, and for some freaking reason they don't work very well on the GoPro. Like, it'll show like it'll be at 100% and then it'll just go to 0, and it's pretty annoying. So I charged up, I have a battery bank, and I charged up my GoPro battery last night, which I have 2 GoPro batteries, but one of them I bought it used, and one of them don't have the black piece on it, the pull tab thing, so I can only use one of the batteries. So whenever it dies, I can only use one of them. So, but yeah, so I'll probably film this whole ride right now. It's probably a 15 or 20 minute ride, and then I'll probably cut it up a little bit, edit it to where it's like a 10 or so minute ride. But I'll probably do two-parter. I'll probably... Yep. I'll probably do a two-parter on this. That's my buddy up there. He rides a little Rebel 250. And surprisingly keeps up decently well. I took the top visor off to kind of see how it felt without it, kind of give it a comparison, maybe give you guys a better view. But yeah, this is the day 2 of my little camp trip, but I'm probably going to cut it short, and I'm going to go home tonight probably, because I slept like garbage with that sleeping pad last night. So yeah, I'll probably cut it short, and I'm gonna go home today to see my wife, my dogs. But yeah, so I'll film. I gotta tuck this freaking wire back in. Blowing all over the place. But I'll film this ride. I'll probably cut this. I'll probably do part 1 for the day 1, and part 2 for the day 2. Because I filmed probably an hour yesterday total. But yeah, on the Rebel 500 again. I'll probably just be quiet here in a minute, just ride so you guys can just see the views in silent, taking the sounds. It's beautiful out here. gotta give him props for riding a little 250. He rides it all over. Thing's got some, it's lacking some power. But hey, it'll cruise at 65. Impressive. It's a 96 model, so it's impressive. I feel like I talk a little weird on here because my helmet pushes in on my cheeks, kind of pushes my mouth together, so it feels a little bit weird to talk. But they said it'll break in and not do that as bad, but I've been wearing it for months and it's definitely has not broken and stopped doing it. Yeah, definitely beautiful country out here, that's for sure. A little bit chilly, not bad. I took my hoodie off under my windbreaker. Definitely a little bit chilly, but not too terribly bad. A little bit windier than it was yesterday. Yesterday was a good ride because it wasn't that windy. It's not too terribly bad. On my own, I'd probably take these curves faster, but I'll ride whatever ride he rides, I ride, so. And it is pretty windy, so. And that bike does not handle nearly as well as this Rebel 500. This Rebel 500, it's like it's got training wheels on it with how big that front tire is. It feels so planted when you're on the highway. Nearly perfect, man. Add some cruise control to this and then add a bigger tank. If you can get another gallon out of this, man, an extra 50 to 60 miles would be of range would be super nice. But it's not it's really not terrible. I hit 1,530 miles on this trip. It's not, I haven't had the bike a whole long, I bought it in August, which of course, winter, I didn't really ride much in the winter, so I mean it explains it. Bunch of little small towns here in Oklahoma. But man, there's some beautiful countryside. Take a day trip up to Mount Scott one of these days so I can film it. Last time I went up there I wasn't filming yet, so I'd like to film Mount Scott and make it into a day trip video. So Mount if I take the back roads. Interstate's an hour and 20, but interstate's just not fun to ride. I will ride, don't get me wrong, I will ride the interstate if I have to, but if I can take back roads, take an extra 30 minutes, so be it. I'll just take the extra 30 minutes. Yeah, just cruising along. Gonna go fish for the day. I'll probably head home after we fish, which I'm not gonna film the ride home, so stopping for some reason. Alright, I'll catch you up in a minute.